Hello, I'm Tim Rogers.
And I am Gita Jackson.
Yes, and this is Kotaku XP. We didn't do it last week because I was in Germany.
You had a good time.
And, well, let's not say I had a good time. I was very tired and I was sick the whole time. And there's a law in Germany which is you can't do Kotaku XP when you're in Germany.
Yeah.
It's the only country in the world that actually has succeeded in ratifying that law.
It's really impressive.
It's been ratified.
It's very specific law.
It's not just over here in America, it's just mouseified, if you know what I mean. Oh, fantastic jokes. And I believe we're going to talk about a couple of video game topics. And we're doing this in a slightly different format than we've done it before. Let us know in the comments if you figured out what's different.
One of these things just isn't the same.
This requires you to possibly have watched another episode of this.
I know you're all repeat viewers, though.
Yeah, so welcome back.
Welcome back.
And let's get started.
The first thing I want to talk about is the hot new game Fork Knife.
Fork Knife.
All the teens love Fork Knife, as I've discovered.
I've heard of Fork Knife.
Okay, so there was this tweet that went, the teens loved it. It was retweeted over 1,000 times.
Yeah.
Picture of Kim Kardashian with a gun.
With like a hunting rifle. Like
yeah,
a
and the
shotgun.
caption was, me trying to impress a boy by playing Fork Knife or something like
by
that.
pretending I know how to play Fork Knife?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And just for, people have been using the slang term Fork Knife to refer to Fortnite before this, but it really took off after this tweet to the point that this woman said that she went to a GameStop and the mom in line
was asking for Fork Knife.
Was asking for Fork Knife, and
the guy was like, "You think you mean Fortnite?" And she's like, "No, I definitely mean Fork Knife."
Yeah.
Like,
yeah.
Yeah. Oh man.
And I thought that it was probably apocryphal or made up for a good tweet, because it is a good tweet, right? But
a lot of stuff gets made up for a good tweet.
I went to Google.com and I typed in Fork Knife.
Fork Knife.
And the top autocomplete for that was Fork Knife game.
Fork Knife game.
Yeah.
That's interesting. I liked the first sentence of your post where you said, if you hear anyone talking about Fork Knife, they're not talking about their finishing school curriculum. They're talking about a video game. So when I was a kid, Fork Knife is just what we called eating a steak.
These crazy kids these days.
Yeah, these kids these days, it's about
knives.
shooting people to video game. Actually, so first of all, you remember when they first announced Fortnite?
Yeah.
It's like, I'm not even kidding. I said, more like Fork Knife as a joke. Like, and I didn't write this down. I said it aloud to a friend. So there's no proof for this. I could be lying.
Could be lying.
If you really think I'm lying, come find me. Yeah, that's Fortnite, man. I believe we have to go to our next topic now.
Yeah.
That's all we have for that.
So Heather Alexander wrote this really great post about.
Oh, yes.
She plays a lot of games. She plays a lot of games. She plays a ton of Monster Hunter. She's been playing God of War. She wrote this great post about why she feels kind of guilty or weird about the fact that she now wants a PS4 Pro.
Oh yeah, I saw this.
Yeah.
She the headline was really catchy. It was on the big board.
Yeah.
In case you don't know, the little inside baseball there.
We got a big board.
There's a big board in the office that's all the websites' stories, and this.
Yeah.
The headline was I hate how much I want a PlayStation 4 Pro. It's yeah, that's a good headline.
You got one, right?
I did get one. Yeah, I got one for myself for Christmas because who else was going to buy me a Christmas present? I got a refurbished Destiny 2 one.
Oh.
So I got it on eBay for only $298, some non-$300 amount. So, I still felt okay about buying it. If it had been $301, I would have felt sort of dumb. So I got it. And you plug it into the LAN, with your regular PS4, and it just shoots all your content over there.
Yeah.
I almost said it shashes your content over there.
Word,
It's like cache.
Yeah.
Shooting a cache.
No. So you love the 4K HDR stuff.
Yeah.
You can't get enough of that.
I'm all about the HDR.
Yeah.
I'm all about the
I gotta say, it does look better. We have a PS4 Pro in our office, and I have a normal PS4. And I haven't really had a desire to upgrade, but when I see Heather playing Monster Hunter, it looks incredible.
That performance mode is so smooth.
Yeah.
And it's smooth and it's beautiful. I just realized that Heather Alexandra has the letters H, D, and R in that order in her name. So
She
that's
is
so. In other words,
the HDR of our website.
she's
I would
doomed
say.
to get one.
The Heather Alexandra performance mode really brightens my day.
She may hate herself for wanting one, but we know she needs it.
All right. Next up, there was a new trailer
Oh,
for
the Red Dead Redemption.
For Red Dead. I
2.
did not. I'm a big Western fan actually, and
Uh-huh.
had a great conversation with our weekend editor Cameron Kunzelman about the Blood Meridian.
The
Cormac
book
McCarthy.
Blood Meridian, which
Yeah.
I actually, so I read Blood Meridian in 1996 because I was a.
Because he's a cool guy.
I was a weirdo, and I just started reading it again today.
It's a good book.
Sort of apropos of
I
this
am
discussion.
Perpetually halfway done with Blood Meridian, but I wanted
very
to
good.
ask. I have not played original Red Dead.
Yeah.
What is it that I should be excited for?
So Red Dead Redemption, first of all, that's a really weird thing to call anything. Like it sounds like a sketchy health product from like Southeast Asia. It's like Red Dead Redemption. It's got like rhino horn in it or whatever. You know, rhinos are extinct. Enough of that though.
That's sad.
So it was an open world game like your Grand Theft Autos, right? Except there's a little bit less for you to personally get connected to, where it's like Grand Theft Auto is like, I've seen a car, I've seen a highway, I've seen an office building, I've seen a guy listening to a Walkman. Whereas Red Dead Redemption brings you into the cowboy world. It's like people have been wondering forever, what if there was a cyberpunk Grand Theft Auto? What if there was a whatever? It's like, so you finally get this Grand Theft Auto-sized world, and you just get to hang out in a movie genre that you understand, right?
Yeah.
It's not written as well as a movie, like, no offense. Almost, a lot of Western movies are a lot better.
Well, there's a bunch of good westerns. I could go on that topic.
Yeah, there's so
for
many of them.
Literally forever.
Though it's like none of them let me hang out in there and ride a horse in there. It's like that the game just delivers that 100%. It reminds me, playing it made me feel kind of like when I played Final Fantasy on the Super Nintendo. It's just
that wonder.
a joyful experience, wonderful joy.
All right.
Wonderful joy.
So this week I checked out this really funny dating sim
Oh,
called Check Please.
Check Please.
It mashes up like a dating sim and one of those gag physics games where the controls are really janky on purpose to frustrate you.
Yeah.
And I played this, and so did Heather. Again, she played it as well, and it really made me laugh. I don't usually laugh at those kind of gag games.
Yeah.
But I really laughed at this one because
I saw
it's
some
such
GIFs of it.
a normal human experience.
It's a mundane. It's a mundane thing, and then it's gamified. And not only is it gamifying a mundane thing is funny.
Yeah.
But then gamifying it I've seen a lot of comparisons to QWOP.
Yeah, definitely gave me
it's like
a
quadruple
pop
humor.
feeling. Because you're supposed to be trying to like please another person, like a virtual person, but another person.
I saw a GIF that was like the text on screen was now please feed me 4 meatballs. And I'm like, is that so it's even funnier on top of being a physics-based dating game. I actually, when I saw that, I thought a physics-based dating game. I was like, isn't real dating physics-based as well?
I mean, I guess you're correct.
Because we live on Earth.
Yeah, everything
right?
is physics-based.
And then if you're lucky,
physics-based-
there's some friction involved, right?
Gross.
Which means you hold hands.
Just
not anything
pleasantly.
weird, So I don't know. I would play a physics-based dating game.
Yeah?
Maybe I would play this dumb one.
You should definitely play it. Heather had
It looks
a good
hilarious.
time. Paul, our producer who's off camera, he told me
He's
that
over there.
Heather accidentally picked up a knife and they had a moment of panic. Don't brandish a knife on a date.
Can you accidentally hurt the date with the knife?
No, you can't even light her on fire.
Can you hold a fork and a knife at the same time?
No, you only have one hand, which I
Oh.
guess might be a metaphor for something. I don't know what though.
Yeah, that's actually a little creepy. It should be like a squid tentacle. That would be funnier, I
Yeah,
would think.
that would be great.
Keeping with the
All right,
Oh.
so this movie came out. I don't know if you've heard of it.
the Avengers, Age of Ultron
Avengers.
2.
Yeah.
It's the second part of Age of Ultron.
Yeah, Infinity War came out. I haven't seen it yet.
Infinity War.
It has been spoiled for me utterly by the internet, but that's what I get for not seeing it immediately.
So I haven't seen it either because I was in Germany and I had like 24 free hours at the end of my trip to Germany, and I was like, do I want to go see Infinity War? And like a loser, I chose to just hang out with people in person.
So lame.
Which I didn't get to see Infinity War, but I'm seeing it tomorrow.
Yeah.
I got the last seat available in the Alamo Draft House for it.
Even though I haven't seen it, I feel like my entire life is Infinity War right
I'm gonna
now.
be really mad if it isn't like infinite if it doesn't last forever.
I mean, it kind of feels like it is infinite because even if you're not in the theater, you're kind of watching Infinity War.
It's like 3 hours long, 5 hours long,
God,
8,
so long.
3, 5, 8.
Movies become so long. So even in the game that I'm playing right now that I'm
God of
loving,
War?
God of War, gotta get
Oh, there's that
God.
Easter egg. Gotta get your God.
Yeah, there's a Infinity War Easter egg that Jason wrote about in God of War.
You get the gauntlet.
You get the gauntlet. They
Put the
put
gems
the gauntlet in the actual game, and they
Kratos
have.
is a god, and then there's also Norse gods, and Thor is a Norse god,
Yeah.
and he's a Marvel suit. I just, okay.
Yeah. When are
Okay.
they gonna get Kratos up in those movies?
Kratos the movie, I would probably watch
I'll
that.
probably watch that too.
So, and also you posted earlier today about My Hero Academia
Yeah.
being
So
on
I'm-
Toonami now.
yeah, it's gonna be on the Adult Swim Toonami blog starting
Adult Swim
tomorrow.
Toonami. That's a good TV show.
It is a great TV show. I feel like a little bit of superhero fatigue with all the Marvel stuff, but
Yeah.
this show makes me really remember. So one of my favorite comics is Grant Morrison's Superman, and there's a scene
Yeah.
in it where he saves someone who was going to jump off a ledge, and it is such a sweet and earnest scene. And My Hero Academia has that same sweetness and earnestness. So if you're tired of superheroes,
It's
I
sweet.
would totally recommend watching it.
It's I really like that show.
Yeah.
I've seen all of that show.
But
I've chilled with it.
That
Yeah.
is our Kotaku XP for the week, though.
Yeah, that's all we've got. Thanks for watching. If you watched to this point, if you skipped to the end of the video just to hear me say thanks for watching, shame on you.
So what are you up to this weekend? You're going to see Infinity War?
We're gonna see Infinity War. Kentucky Derby is this weekend.
Yeah, I am going
Somewhere in this
to
shirt.
a derby party tomorrow.
Oh,
I'm
derby
very
party.
excited for
Are
some
they gonna
bourbon and some fried foods.
Are they gonna be serving derby jerky? That's
I
that's
don't know that
dried
that's-
horse meat.
I don't know that that's going to be happening, Tim.
So it depends on whether or not the host of the party is a person who irrationally, psychotically hates horses.
Okay, I'll check with her. I'll
'Cause
see how she feels about horses.
It's not legal to sell it in stores, so you have to make it yourself.
So she would have to have gone to the derby and
Yes.
killed a horse.
Yeah,
and then
yeah.
made the jerky and brought it to
Uh-huh.
the party. Okay.
Yeah.
I'll see what's up. You know, we're in New York.
Usually there's
so-
not a whole lot of time to do that.
Yeah,
in-
there's
in
like a
New
very
York.
short
Yeah.
window. All right. Well, we'll see you next week for more of chatting about the news, topics, and video games.
Video game topics live in a room in front of a camera.
Tim Rogers, were you born stupid?
I was born stupid. However, I have it on good authority that I will not die hungry.
Video games forever.
Kotaku.com.